Hey, what's up, everybody? Fellow reef enthusiasts. This is Joe's Lavish Aquariums coming again with another update on my 75-gallon reef system. And this is going to be a quick little update, even though I have a lot to cover that happened in the last, almost a year now? Yeah, I'm sorry for not been producing new content on my channel. And thank you for all my loyal subscribers that have been asking me, like, what's up with the tank? Thank you for everything. I really do appreciate it. And I'm not done with the reefing community. I'll never be done. This is going to be with me for the rest of my life, I feel like, if God wills it. But as you can see, a lot has changed. I have a new fish, new stock list, and everything has changed, basically. This is almost a new tank, in my opinion. So I'm going to tell y'all a little story what happened to my tank as of, I believe, October. I think it was October, mid-October. I had a kalkwasser overdosing. So that wiped out all my fish population except for my two clownfish. That wiped out my yellow tang, my blue tang, my fairy wrasse, my two green chromis, everything, man. That really took a toll and that killed everything. So with the kalkwasser, you gotta make sure you don't overdose it. And what happened was I was over in college, and then my grandma and my mom were monitoring like the ATO reservoir. So really what happened was they didn't refill the ATO reservoir. And so I just told them to make some more kalkwasser water. But I didn't know the water level in my tank was so low. So as soon as the pump turned on, they pumped too much kalkwasser in the tank. And that led to an overdosing, which spiked the pH and caused death all around. Man, I wish I had pictures of it. Like my mom FaceTimed me that day, and it was nothing but snow, like all around. It was just like a snow on all the rocks. It was like the kalkwasser slurry, what people call it, and it was just everywhere, all over the rocks. The fish were dead. It was just a graveyard, man. And that really set me back in the hobby. So I didn't really get back to reefing heavily like I am now till like December. And December, that's when I added the new fish. I added another yellow tang, that antheus you see right there. And then I went back to school. Went back to school for my second semester freshman year. Then I finished that semester and then started adding some more fish. So now I'm home for the summer, and now I'm back at the reefing community heavily. I come to you with every update, probably with every new edition. And I'll probably get to y'all probably twice a month. Upload some new content every twice a month, so y'all won't get left out this experience. But I added another tang. As you can see, I believe that's a gold rim tang or a powder brown tang. He's still a juvenile, so I can't really tell, but he's one of them. He's either a gold rim or a powder brown. But he's going to do good in my tank. He's eating everything, nori, brine shrimp, mysis shrimp, you name it. He eats everything. So, and you know what acantherius tangs, it's kind of hard to give him feeding on your feeding regimen. So I was just trying to give him as much a variety so he could pick whatever he wants, and I'll start feeding him that. But this guy just eats everything. He's very energetic. I love this guy. He gets along good with my yellow tang, and he adds a lot of activity to the tank. Now, as for the two green chromis, those are actually new too. I added them the same time I added the powder brown tang. So they've been doing good. And green chromis, you can't go wrong with them. They're very hardy, and I just love them. They just swim back and forth all day long in the tank. And as far as fish, oh yeah, I can't forget about the blue damsel. I know the reputation, the jury's still out on this guy, but the reputation of damsels are very aggressive, like little devils. Like they're little devils in the tank. But this guy, I can't even say that. He doesn't fall into that category at all. This guy's pretty moderate as far as aggression. And you know all damsels are very hardy. And look at him. He's just beautiful. Like electric blue. You can't really beat this color. He almost looks like a miniature blue tang, which reminds me of my dory fish that I used to have. My dory fish that I used to have before the kalkwasser. So I had to add some blue. So I added this guy. I had him for like 3 years in my other saltwater tank, my fish only. But I just moved him over to the reef. And he's been doing good. As you can see, the fish are very happy, all fat and healthy and everything. As far as the corals, everything's been growing ever since the kalkwasser relapse. This finger leather, I believe, has been growing a lot, tremendously. And I did some aquascaping change. So this finger leather used to be located over here, where you see the LPS candy cane coral used to be is right now. He used to be located over here, but I'm moving him over here to add like some more flow and to add some more corals over this side. Because as you can see, there's not really a lot of rocks over here. I want to keep this area open for the fish so they could just swim. And they tend to just congregate over here whenever I feed them or nothing or something like that. That's just really the fish hangout spot. But as you can see, going back to the corals, he's doing real good. I love this guy. He's doing good in my tank. This purple Monty Cap right here, he's just been taking off, man. Like, Monty Caps just grow so fast. As soon as you get the rock hard alkalinity and calcium and magnesium levels, they're just gonna take off. With the right lighting too, they're just gonna take off. As you can see, he has gold not gold around him, but he has white all around him, which means that he's growing. So he's doing real good, and I want him just to plate out. He can have this whole area to plate out and add a cool dimension to this left side of the tank. And this bubble tip anemone, he's been taking off too. You know, I love bubble tips. I can't go wrong with them. They fluoresce underneath the moonlight. And these clownfish are just so stubborn. They still won't host them. But I still think the anemone's a little bit too small for them. So I want to see. I can't wait to see what happens when he gets real big. I want to see what the clownfish do with him. Fabia, he's doing real good. On this bird's nest coral, the Seriatopora, he's doing real good. He's been growing tremendously in the last 6 months. And as you can see, all the new branches, all the white tips, he just been going. And as you can see, if you look real closely, you can see his polyp extension. He's doing real good. He sways in the current. And I just love this guy. He's real green. His color pops in moonlight. And I love this guy. This Euphilia, he's doing real good. This frog spawn, Euphilia, he's doing real good. I need to add some more frog spawn. I think about getting a gold and place it right there. And just put this whole rock full of frog spawn or in hammer corals. So I'm looking forward to doing that during the summer. So he's doing real good. He still had 3 heads on him. And this is another Monty Cap. And actually, I accidentally broke off the other piece and glued it over there, and he just took off. But this Monty Cap, it's already started to plate over, as you can see. And as you can see, also there's some detritus that keeps collecting over there. I point the J-bows right at it, but the detritus still finds a way. But I don't really think that's detritus. I think that's just sand. But it still finds a way to collect on the Montypora. But I think he'll do fine. He'll be fine. And I think that's just the way he's growing and playing out. This branching Montypora right here, he's doing real good. I love this guy. He's like a reddish orange, I want to say. He's really more so orange than red. And the polyp extension on this guy is insane. It's just insane. He has white tips. He's just been branching out, growing real good. And the 2 corals that haven't really been growing in my tank is this purple stylo and these candy cane corals. They really haven't been growing, but they're still healthy and they're having no signs of decline. So I can't really complain, but they haven't been growing in my tank at the same time. But I'm still happy with them, and I'll still keep them in my tank. As long as I have the right parameters, I'm going to continue to do research and see what I can do to increase their growth rates. But as of right now, they've been staying consistent and staying alive, so I can't be mad. So that concludes the update of my 75-gallon reef system. I hope everybody in the reefing community has a blessed day and continue reefing no matter what obstacle is thrown at you. No matter what, you can overcome it with knowledge and research. And this is Joe's Lavish Aquarium, clocking out. See you on the next one. All right, everybody have a good one. Peace.